could you be the one? Shh. Good, good. Good, good, could you be the one?
Hello mga kanomero, mga pare ko, mga mare ko. Kung nasaan man kayo sa ngayon, then sa mga estudyante namin sa grade 10, shoutout sa inyong lahat. Then sa mga magulang ng Philippine International School, kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? So ngayon ay araw ng Miyerkules dito sa Doha, Qatar. So ngayon ay schedule ng virtual class namin. So every week may 2 days kaming virtual class, then 3 days face to face. So yun po, natatapos lang ng 3 sections ng klase ko. So mayroon pang naiiwan na 3 sections maya maya po. So okay naman yung attendance nila kanina. Very good, perfect attendance lahat. Very cooperative yung mga estudyante natin pagdating sa virtual class. So nandiyan dyan sila. Ang aga pa nila, naka-tune in na. Nag-aabang na kung ano ang lesson na ibabahagi ng kanilang mga kaguruan dito sa PISU. So yan po ang magandang balita na ibabahagi ko sa inyong lahat. Then ipapakita ko rin sa inyo ang setup ng gamit namin, computer sa virtual class. Yan, ito na po, papakita ko sa inyo. Ito ang ginagamit namin, mayroon kaming desktop. Provided po yan lahat ng school namin, Philippine International School, Qatar. Meron din kaming headset. Yan. So yun po ang setup ng classroom namin. May backup kami ng laptop. Yan ay personal na laptop ni Sir Paga. So yun po. So maya maya pa ng kaunti ang klase ko. Sunod na klase ko 11:20. Mayroon pa akong 3 sections na tuturuan para sa virtual class namin. Kita nyo naman, so, ang linis ng classroom. Walang bata. Yung gamit ko lang ang nakalagay dyan. Ako ay mag-isa lamang dito sa classroom ng Compassion. Ganon din po sa ibang mga classroom. So lahat na classroom po mayroong internet connection para sa aming virtual class. So yun po, sa mga kaguruan nagpa-facilitate ng virtual class, good luck sa ating lahat. Sana may maibahagi tayong dagdag kaalaman sa mga kabataang estudyante natin. Mabuhay po tayo mga kaguruan. Mabuhay ang mga guro sa iba't ibang lugar sa buong mundo. Mabuhay po. So, bali 2 days yung virtual class namin. Until tomorrow, may virtual class kami. So sa mga estudyante namin, aside sa virtual class, mayroon pong modules na ipinamibigay. So sagutan nyo lang guys, sa mga estudyante namin, sagutan nyo lang yung mga modules na yan. Okay? So yan po. Maraming salamat sa mga kanomero natin dyan. Sa dikit-dikit lang. Then please pasyalan nyo ako sa aking bahay 8:30 onwards ng gabi. Fix schedule natin Thursday and Friday night. Then sometimes pasulpot-sulpot pag magaan ang work sa school, yun, magla-live tayo. Okay po, maraming salamat. Shout out sa lahat ng grade 10 na estudyante. Shout out po sa inyong lahat. Bye-bye! Good morning to all of you, Great and Grace. How are you today? I hope everything is okay. So our lesson is about arithmetic series, because if you will recall our previous lesson, we concentrate only on sequences. We just give few example of series, but this time we will discuss it arithmetic series. So I'm going to share to you the PowerPoint presentation. So just wait for a few seconds, guys. Okay. So you will see the first slide, finding the sum of the terms of a given arithmetic sequence. What is new? You will gain skills in solving problems involving arithmetic series and sum of arithmetic sequences. So when you say arithmetic series, always accompanied by arithmetic sequence. Okay? So here is the second slide. What is the sum of the terms of each set of the following sequences? Number 1, 1, 4, 7, 10. Then the answer is already there. The sum is equals 22. Then for number 2, we have 10, 5, 0, negative 5, negative 10, negative 15. Then if we will get the sum, the answer is negative 15. Then for number 3, we have negative 2, negative 5, negative 8, negative 11, negative 14. Then the sum is equals to negative 14. So in short, to find the sum, you just only do the basic addition. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 is equals to 22, right? So these examples is the example of finite sequence, so under arithmetic sequence. Why finite? Because you can count the number of elements. In number 1, there are 4 elements, right? In number 2, we have 6, and number 3, we have 5 elements. So this is the example of finite sequence. So, for example, in number 2, you can cancel here 10, negative 10, 5, negative 5, because once we added, so the result is 0. So what is left is negative 15. So that is why we have negative 15 as the sum. Then for number 3, so just do the basic operation using addition. Now, if you cannot do it mentally or manual computation, you can use your calculator to make your work easy. Okay, guys? Any question for that slide? May katanungan ba kayo? So, can we proceed to the next? Okay. So, slide number 3. What is in? Any arithmetic sequence is defined by the equation given a sub n equals a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. For an arithmetic series in which a sub 1 is the first term, d is the common difference, a sub n is the last term, and s sub n is the value of the series. We uses capital letter S as the sum, symbol for sum of the series. So we have two formulas here. The first one is S sub n equals n over 2 times quantity a sub 1 plus a sub n. So we have the first term and we have the last term. We just only add the two, then multiplied by number of terms divided by 2. Then the second formula, we have S sub n equals n over 2 times quantity 2a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. Now, where did we use this formula? Okay, so the first formula, you are going to use this if the given sequences is a finite sequence. Like here, I go back to slide number 2. If we have 1, 4, 7, 10, using the first formula, you are going to write S sub 4. The subscript is 4 because there are 4 elements only. 1, 4, 7, 10. Then is equals to 4 over 2 times quantity 1 plus 10. So we already substituted or replaced the value of a sub 1 and the last term. Now, to find the sum, divide 4 divided by 2. The answer is 2. Then 1 plus 10 is 11. Then multiply 11 times 2. The sum is equals to 22. I will repeat. You are going to use the first formula here. S sub n equals n over 2 times a sub 1 plus a sub n if the given sequence is an finite sequence. Okay? Because in a finite sequence, like in slide number 2, so you can count the number of elements. Example, in number 2, we have 10, 5, 0, negative 5, negative 10, negative 15. So to find the sum, you are going to write S sub 6. The subscript is 6 because there are 6 elements. Okay? Then equals 6 divided by 2 times a sub 1 is 10, then a sub n is negative 15. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Then 10 plus negative 15 is equals to negative 5. Then multiply negative 5 times 3, the answer or the sum is equals to negative 15. Did you understand, guys? Okay. So, any question for that example? Wala? None po? Okay. So, if you have a question, you can open your microphone. Then, you can ask your question. So, later, I will require you to open your camera because we have an activity to do, so the camera should be open. Okay guys, later on. So this time it's okay, your camera is closed, no problem. Now, let us continue. Slide number 4. Example 1. Find the sum of the first 20 terms of the arithmetic sequence, negative 15, negative 13, negative 11, ellipsis. So you will notice that the solution is already given. So you are already guided. But in this case, look at the given sequence. What kind of sequence is that? Is it finite or infinite? Hello? Is the sequence finite or infinite? Okay, good. Infinite, correct. Now, if it is infinite, you are going to use the formula number 2. Okay? Because from the given, we have a sub 1, which is negative 15. Then, the common difference, the value of d, is positive 2. Where did we get positive 2? We just only subtract negative 13 minus negative 15. So the answer is positive 2. Or you can use negative 11 minus negative 13. So the same answer, positive 2. Then the value of n is 20. Where did you get this? From the find the sum of the first 20 terms. So that is why the value of n is equals to 20. Then after that, substitute. Use the second formula. S sub 20 is equals to 20 divided by 2 times 2 times negative 15 plus 20 minus 1 times 2. So S sub 20 is equals to 10 times negative 30 plus 38. So S sub 20 is equals to 10 times 8. Then the sum of the first 20 terms of the arithmetic sequence, negative 15, negative 13, negative 11, ellipsis, is equals to 80. Okay, so any